guys, welcome everyone to another installment of Final Fantasy XIV. I forgot the fucking PNG! Don't worry, soon we won't be stuck with PNG. Phoenix's belated birthday gift is helping me get the webcam. Hopefully it comes through this time. You will not wear my head as your trophy. You can... I am not a piece of headgear. But anyways, today is the day. Today's the fucking day. It's been a long time coming, but we go into Stormblood. We finally go into Stormblood now. Like with Heaven's Ward, I don't remember much of Stormblood. I do remember a good bit. But again, because we know I don't have the best memory, and oh, ad break incoming for people who ain't subbed. Because we know I don't have the greatest of memories, and because it has been ages since I ever got this far in this game, I don't remember everything clearly. I know, just putting it out there, Sam. Look, once we get to, like, the point to where, like, Shadowbringers, like, the Shadowbringers, like, you know, expansion title card sort of situation, then I will officially have no idea what the fuck going on after that, except for, like, any spoilers people just didn't tag or didn't shut up about, which those expansions are several years old. I'm not expecting there to be spoiler tags. Well, not too much waffling about, Renry. Renry girl. Renry, honey. I know, you've had a vacation. You haven't had to deal with this shit. You haven't had to deal with MSQ shit, but Renry girl. Renry, honey. You gotta listen to me. Renry. You can't. You gotta get up, girl. I know, you've had a break. The other Scions have been handling everything for like a week. You gotta get up, girl. You can't hang out here forever. It's nice, I know. It's peaceful. You're not having to be dragged off to save the world again. No, Renry trying to take vacation. She's trying to take an extended vacation. Renry girl, come on. Bring the HUD back up for me, girl. Come on. Come on, girl, you gotta. She can't. We can't. We gotta get through MSQ. No vacation for her. Renry, you can turn this HUD back on. We'll get to go do crafting quests after this. Thank you. Now get your ass out of this water. Hi, Bjorn. Get back in your summoner fit. Get Garuda back! Alright, before we go teleport to where we need to go to continue MSQ, minion roulette. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What we got? Oh, we're going with a wind-up owl goat today. One of the new funny little guys I added to the collection. Alright. Where is this gonna be? Morgdona. I'm gonna argue with my own damn character to get her to get up and do work. I know. Trust me, Renry, there's a certain thing I'm not looking forward to in this expansion that we're gonna have to deal with. But we're not at that point yet. Also, as is tradition, Have you reached affiliate, Sam? Because I think you can set up mods if you haven't reached affiliate. Can you set up mods if you haven't reached affiliate yet? Also, short. I'm mainly waiting for Sam to finish up so that way I'm not answering this question mid-story dump. Because if you've reached affiliate, you should be able to go to your creator dashboard. If you click on your icon for Twitch. If you go down to viewer rewards, there's power-ups and channel points. And if you want like sound alerts, you have to go to extensions to set that up. And each extension has its own thing for setting it up. But you gotta hit affiliate first. Anyways, story. Be voice acted, 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 be voice acted.
The question is,
yes!
How will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
Good news? Please
It's
be
about
good.
time. Pray summon the others at once.
Please be good news.
Yes, sir.
The poor warrior Bun needs some good news.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
It involves primals. Of course it involves us.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
And since we're technically a neutral third party with no involvement with any alliance...
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from
Yep,
Eorzea.
you don't get access to like the channel points and stuff like that until you have hit affiliate.
However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Yep, her vacation just ended. Much to her chagrin.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well. I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Well, you going to Alamigo? In really fucking dark clothes. Which you would think, hey, we're going. Which you might be thinking. Which I should probably explain, like, the idea with Renry's design here with her Stormblood outfit, her Stormblood look. These are supposed to be mourning clothes. She has lost a lot of people recently, a lot of people close to her recently. Now, from where Renry comes from, this is, like, something I plan on being, like, sort of unique to the village she's originally from. There are two parts to making an outfit to be mourning clothes. First are the dark colors. It does not always have to be exclusively black. It could be, like, dark blues, dark purples, basically any sort of, like, really dark color. There also needs to be a symmetry to the outfit. Case in point, her only having one full sleeve on this. Sort of a representation of leaving behind the person that used to be with the person you lost. So, ta-da! Renry is essentially going through this entire expansion in a mourning outfit. Depending on the events of this expansion, she might be in a different mourning outfit when Shadowbringers comes along. Because, of course. Anyways, Alphino! I know y'all don't give much of a shit about my writing and everything, but I had to let the storyteller out for a bit.
Well then, Tataru, I leave the Rising Stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Good, we're not taking Tataru with us on this. She can stay nice, safe, and cozy here. Ah, new data acquired.
Mistress Ishtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Gosetsu and I to return to our master. To our home.
Oh, but he just got here!
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
And the voice acting's over with, oh boy. 1,000 months apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? They ran out of voice acting budget. Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Lise, it's your turn. Me? What now? Alright then, if you insist. Lise, it's your turn! It's your turn! First it was me, now it's you! Aw, looking cute. So did you manhandle her for the measurements too? What do you think? As you can see, I designed to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. You gave me a schoolgirl outfit, you gave her that. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely to Taru, thank you! I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Girabanya. Our first stop will be at Amisrax's Spire in the East Shroud. Huh. Ah, it's just me today. I'm not going to be followed around today. Oh, that's going to take some getting used to. That's going to take a lot of getting used to. Alright, East Shroud, here we go. Which I have turned the music volume back up so y'all can actually hear it. But let me know if it's too loud or it starts covering up my voice. Like, seriously, a lot of the times with scuff and stuff like that or issues, I won't know unless y'all say something. All the President accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Girabanya. Ah, Scions at the 7th Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes. The Fringes. Did the map just get bigger? Who told the map to get bigger?
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Nope, no test of my reflexes. Though guess what? He appears here. In this expansion. Finally! New places to go! What do you think, Bjorn? Yeah, just being your usual wookie-woo self. Okay, you got no opinions. Railbon, buddy! How you doing? Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Orosian Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. Welcome, Miss Evansward. Also, Phoebe, you are well fed, Bjorn. We have the house in Ishgard, Bjorn. We can go back anytime we want. As attacking Baelsar's walls wasn't enough. Ilbert summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. It was a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilbert's to make. And now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? No hiccups now. No hiccups. Stating my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Hiragi is at an appointment. And most likely won't be back till 5 o'clock. Huh, of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine. Airship Dad! Mr. Garland, what brings you here? Sorting missing Allagan weapon and Draconic Primal, Omega, and Shinryu, I think the Shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying the Trail of Destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which has singularly failed to do so. And 'tis like Omega fell to the Earth and occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engage the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Girabania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. The headquarters are located in a place called Rhaegal's Reach. No, I'm not feeding you. What the hell you mean by store people? What the fuck, Bjorn? Headquarters are located in a place called Maelgar's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Veladania River. Dana, what the So many words I will never know that I am properly saying them until I hear them. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Also, pick you up, Chocobo Keep. Yay, more black Chocobo. No, I do not need a porter, but I need you to... But I have a feeling you probably feel better not having that above your head. Look, here. Take your greens. You have been fed. Oh, this place is gorgeous. A Leshy? I'm trying to remember my button. I'm trying to be all cinematic and I can't remember my key for going for just straight up walking. Num slash. There. Now we can be all cinematic. I think Phoenix might be in the middle of something. Also, trying to be all cinematic right now. Yep. Thank you for the sub, Phoenix. Welcome back. Look at this. I love this. I love this so much. Alright. Get cinematic stuff in a moment. Yeah, and you need your sleep. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. Water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. He didn't even spell the name right. And his name's right there. I have fed you. I just fed you. Can I get more cinematic shot? Yes, I can. We gotta go hop on the bird before you turn off the HUD. I guess essentially follow this road. I want to take my time and actually look at the environment and appreciate it, because this is gorgeous. It's a 4 out of Lahi? What do you mean 4 out of a Lahi? I don't know what you mean by Lahi! What does it mean? But this is still so goddamn beautiful. No, you didn't. You don't have access to my wallet. I spent most of my money on furniture. Are those crocs or gators I see down there? That is not my password, and I'm not about to give out my password. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. You're wondering about the tower to the south? You can kinda see it through the fog. That's not how you spell Bjorn! B-J-O-R-N. At least we got Murlocs. It's part of Castellium Veladina, or Veladina. I will never know how to pronounce that until someone actually speaks it, and I am going to be sitting here wondering for ages until then. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you could see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. The name of this goddamn river. I guess we keep following this sort of road, so back to cinematic. I need to like record a video or make a stream one of these days of just Renry just walking through like regions just on Bjorn, just calmly walking. Just take more time to just appreciate this, to appreciate the zones and everything. Hi, big guy, what the fuck are you? A lesser Gagana. If that's lesser, I don't want to know how big the bigger ones are, the higher ones, or upper ones. Yeah, this is just fucking beautiful. It does a nice transition into like the different biomes. There's like no hard cut from like one type of region to another. It is a good transition from the forests of Gridania to starting to get to the more desert areas, and I love it. Ooh, ether current. Alright, back to running. I'm pretty sure y'all are tired of me taking it that slow. This be the right road? I hope it is. Great, don't tell me I'm already lost. Or did they just get rid of all the road? No more road for me! Yes, I've heard! We get hats! Shadowbringer's Renry might have a hat! We got hats! Finally, hats and dragons. We're here. On the other side of this passage is Railgar's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this? Indeed. A glamour. Good eye, Stola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms? Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came with the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and, don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. My weapon is a book. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Well. Sorry, folks. Bjorn is a one-seater. And I don't have a... One, two, three, four, five, six. I don't have a six-seater. Wait, we didn't leave any behind, did we? Just making sure.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralga's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the Resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Well, we have good news. There's no sign of ocean. See, we're in the middle of a desert. We don't gotta fear ocean. All. Hello? You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The signs of the seventh dawn. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Oh, this is... Okay, good. This is an area where I can just hop on I can hop on Bjorn. Hop on the burb. Take this burb through all expansions. Though I have to wonder, though, with all the places that Bjorn ends up getting dragged to with Renry here, does he count as a normal chocobo anymore? And count more as a familiar? Granted, yes, I know familiars are mainly void scent attached to black mages. But what is the possibility of a chocobo just out of sheer loyalty to one person, to one warrior of Bud, can just decide to be a familiar? Because that is a loyal damn bird. Also attune to the other Aetherites around here. Like, seriously, think about where all this bird has followed her to. This is a good bird. This is a loyal bird. How many chocobos would, even after being hello, snake ladies? Priorities later. Priorities. Get A the rights. Stay respectfully later. Back on topic. But even after being, like, you know, fed and all that, how many chocobos you know would, you know, willingly follow you into disaster zones? How many? Why the hell am I stuttering so much today? I should not be stuttering so much. Ain't no bird like Bjorn. I think if there was a chocobo that, through sheer force of will, would make themselves a familiar, it would be Bjorn. Yes, like a loyal dog. He is a loyal dog in bird form. In giant bird form, which, if you stop and think about it, is terrifying to think about a bird just doing that. Oh wait, there's summoning bell here. Hold on, I gotta take care of like a little bit of housekeeping thing here real quick. Hold on. Yep. Loyal chicken. Loyal fucking ostrich or cassowary, more like it. Yeah, cassowary actually would be much more fitting. There probably have been instances of Renry trying to leave Bjorn behind, getting through like a dungeon to transition to like another spot, and then just just hearing the chaos behind her as Bjorn comes charging through to catch back up. Right, hold on. Hi, Bill Dill. Ah, good. Everything sold. Everything sold while I was sleeping. Good. Okay, you've reached maximum experience. So just quick exploration for you for now. And good, you sold everything as well. Ooh, thank you for bringing me some high quality ingredients. There you go, have fun. We will love it, don't worry, once I get some new tank gear, we're gonna get you some new gear too, girl. If Chocobo's willing to fight with you, you can train them too. Mine's level 12. I'm slowly getting Bjorn to level 12. I've got him to be tank bird and currently working on him being DPS bird. I think if I eventually get all the stuff, I should be able to also make him healer bird. Jack of all trades bird. Look, Bjorn! Fellow birds! Hold on, can I get a size comparison? Let me just... Get back. Is one of you going to stay still real quick? I want a size comparison. Is Bjorn a little bigger? Mine's like 18, though I rarely actually call on Naomi. I like having Bjorn around and about. Like, I know he's not necessary for overworld exploration and all that, but I like having him about. It's nice, and this ain't just like standing on an incline thing. Bjorn's bigger than these birds. Big bird. Very big bird. Good bird. Have a friend who farms the onions. Ah! I need to get a hold of more onions. I'm almost scared to find a market board to figure out the price of the onions. Also, am I safe to assume Railgar's Reach is going to be our hub for a while? I am probably safe to assume that this is going to be our hub for a while. case they just give one. It's like again, I know like the chocobos aren't exactly necessary for overworld exploration. Hell, they aren't even the what most would consider the most efficient way of getting about and, you know, doing things in the overworld, taking care of quests, fighting enemies. I like having Bjorn around just for like vibes and companionship. Yeah, they are useful for doing Fates solo, especially when it comes to like trying to do them to level Blue Mage or farm certain materials. But that's kind of secondary for me. For me, it's more like the case of, hey, I got a friend with me at all times. Now enough waffling about. Back to story. I'm totally not trying to procrastinate to avoid the ocean.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rauga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades.
Not now, Cookie Run Kingdom. I hear that notification. Not now.
Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. I couldn't...
Oh, crap, I did not mean to
Papalimo
accidentally
laid
click.
down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monargo told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolga it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Okay, we gotta give him a lowdown of what happened at the end, in post Heaven's Ward. Yeah, Krau's been here the entire
Well, that's
goddamn
the way
time.
of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Yeah, she's been here the whole time. You just can't see her over at the table. She too short. Someone get her a step stool. Alright, now, this is a question of the hour. What the fuck's a shared fate? So, it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. You're free to look around Rauga's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Yeah, welcome back, Hiragi! Fates become shared fates after Stormbloods. How we get our pre- Ah! You missed Renry's vacation getting interrupted, and you also missed our discussion of my wondering of is it possible for Bjorn to make himself into a familiar through sheer force of chocobo will? Yay, you got your meds. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Just says to be continued. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you like, Renry. Sure, even though I've already grabbed all the Aether rights. I think the game's being made still or something. Great, let's get started. Yeah, Phoenix is caught up and is waiting for me to get my happy ass into Dawn Trail. She keeps sending out SOSs I can't answer. Because I'm playing this weird for Let's Play reasons. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hell's God from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen, well, beast women, I suppose, like that one over there. She's an Anata. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. That should be more than a decade in a game. Imagine. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magic to twist metal and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralgr, shall we? Okay, I know where we're going. So you know what? Let me get my cinematic little walk around. Background music. Gentle steps of a chocobo. Yeah, no, understandable. They probably gotta rotate the Square Enix employees every now and then. Statue. You guys aren't gonna... There's nobody attempt to summon this thing. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. What do you mean, pain part? You're waiting for a certain thing before you log on. Oh no. What do you guys remember that I don't? Ada used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Girabania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves in great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hills open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralgar. He had explained to me, a day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. What do you mean don't worry about it? I'm worrying now. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Ah, sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. She said it, she said the title, she said the thing! Yes, roll the credits! Title card, come on! Okay, enough cinematic walkthrough. What do you people remember that I don't? Again, hello, snake ladies. Oh, probably should not bring the bird inside here. It's an infirmary. Gotta keep it somewhat sterile. This is the infirmary, as you could probably tell. Here's where the Resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetherite Plaza next. Why did I summon him inside the infirmary? Force a habit. Force a fucking habit. Damn it. Interference the cover of one another. God damn! What the hell you been up to, Phoenix? When you've seen one or the right, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralgar was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers go next, but don't forget to attune to the Aetherite before we go. What haven't you done today? I don't know, because I'm not over there with you. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks got it. The Resistance wouldn't be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, and Alpha Noah and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Excuse me? I need this. Alright. Is that better than what I've got on? It is not. But it might be better. It might be better for Loven. What do you mean time to wake up fully? What do you know? What do you know? Wait, I gotta wait for her to come back from Venture. Never mind. Oh, hey, company chest here. And are you a dungeon quest or are you an Aether Current quest? Hmm? Oh, you're sightseeing. There, sightseeing log expanded. I know the usual with these, I know how that works. I was hoping that was Aether Current quest, guess not yet. Someone riding around on Nightmare. I need to get a hold of Nightmare one of these days. Just to complete the Haunts collection. Come to take measure of friendly neighborhood merchants? They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage. But their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We've finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch you stolen Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me... Oh, ad break incoming. Took me 20 runs to get Nightmare, so it doesn't say his name. I never got it throughout... Okay, I have all the horses. I mean, clearly, because I have this asshole. Except for Nightmare. Out of all the runs taken to get all of the Haunces, I don't have Nightmare. Good news, bad news? Voice acted?
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
No, I'm not trying to look at the desktop. There we go, back on the thing.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it.
I'm still right
As you
here.
can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Do not eat the phoenix at the moment.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary.
Fry the phoenix first.
From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Gotta get the fried chicken.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I mean, with Renry's research, you could just let her help figure out the food situation, perhaps?
I had something else in mind for
Damn
you,
it.
Lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Also, Phoenix, good luck biting me back after you've been turned into fried chicken. Ah, Phoenix is logged in. Good. Right then. Monargo and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not what they require, I want to ask as good as the others. Make your choice, Renry. Aether Compass. Woo! Finally, Aether Compass works again. not better than what I got, though I've got stuff in need of repair. I'll go first. Wait, hold on. How does this look? Oh, that looks cool as hell. Oh, this stuff looks neat. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemp's entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well. I shall join you in this. General Aldin commands the forces at Castromorans. It should be simple enough to see into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Alright, help out Manago first, then hopefully we come back from Efrit. Also, I know the Phoenix logged in. The question is, where is the Phoenix? Wait, what was I opening up the inventory for again? Oh, oh, there's Phoenix! Hi, Phoenix! Here, make your stalking easier. So real quick. Orchestral rules. What do you mean you've been following me the whole time? No, you have not. Have you? Have you? Oh, God. Got everything you need? Good. Then let us be off. To the fringes. Get your resty, Roggy. You didn't look behind you. Damn it. My one weakness. I can't see through the back of my head. And good morning, Ghost. Are you done with your nap? Quiet. Hear that? That was Cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. God, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be they of a predator or a patrol. You stay still, but not in front of her, she may end up missing you. Yeah, sometimes I will not see you guys until too late. What I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor, light search pattern, fighting into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see us. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Renry's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5, and that should be enough to get into his position. Rendezvous on the east bank after. Any questions? No? Good luck. You okay, Ghosty? You okay? Do we have a stuck hairball or just a coughing fit? It's okay, I got you. I know, that cannot feel good. Right now, got me looking all around, making sure there's no one else hiding about here. Alright, well, time to... Well, let's throw hands a clock. Cat check. Yeah, Ghost is currently having a bit of a coughing fit. That or her hairball is stuck. Well, they're dead. It's okay, baby. It's okay, come on. It's okay. Is it over? You better now? Yep, button pressing time. Oh, sorry about your eardrums. I am not cute. Besides that, the sound suppression on the mic kind of covers up how bad that sneeze was. It echoed in here. It fucking echoed. And that one also hurt. Looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with a little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt they did the same to you if the roles were reversed. Someone's flying off on a dinosaur. So if you need... Alright, I will send out the SOS if we need a healer. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscriptor knows soldier pilot and one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. Damn, none of these are on Dancer. Alright, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their patrol missing. Are we at the point yet where the Garleans consider me their version of the Doomslayer? Oh, it's a Sarcosuchus! Oh, it's called a Sarcosuchus! Hello, Big Gator! Oh, I love it! Hello, big guy, don't come back! Oh, oh, be still, my paleontology-loving heart! Hello! Oh, I would boop you on the snoot if the game would let me, but if I target you, I might end up auto-attacking. Hello, show. Are you okay? Damn it, now I want to play Ark again, but I can't on the computer. We should have it also on the Xbox, though. I might be able to play it there. Please tell me there's like a big gator mount out there somewhere that I can get on. I want to get all the dinosaur and gator mounts. Hopefully they don't require PvP. Island Sanctuary has one? Okay, I vaguely know what the Island Sanctuary is, but that's mainly because people talk about it every now and then. I know it's a Shadowbringers thing, but I don't know if I don't think I ever got to it. Clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the force at Kashmorians were under the command of Flame General Ban Aladdin, did you not? Ralga, the Bull of Alamigo himself? I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. There's Deaf and Alligator Mount. Farming? You mean I get to do farming too? This game's got everything I love. I'm the weirdo who likes the farming and fishing side content. Thank you, Yoshi P. Thank you. Yeah. I love fishing in video games. I love farming in video games. Granted, yes, it's that way I can live vicariously through what my character is doing because that's shit I physically cannot do. Hey, I enjoy it in the video games. I get to live out something that I can't do in them. Honey, I'm not logged on though. No, but you play the game and you have a character on here. Therefore, you are technically there. I totally spawned. How you doing? I still love this area. I love it. It is fucking gorgeous. Oh, potentially cursed knowledge? Well, seeing the Sarcosuchus here reminds me there was a prehistoric... This is probably going to make y'all wish crocodiles and gators are the way they are now. It was a prehistoric form of crocodile that ran its prey down like a cheetah. What do you mean enjoy land while I can? We're not going to the ocean yet, are we? Oh, random Renry lore tidbit? Okay, I explained this during, like, start of stream. But I don't think but you weren't here, so you know what? I will repeat this again. What Renry is currently wearing right now is mourning clothes. Now, when it comes to the village she's originally from, they have their own unique way of setting up mourning clothes. For starters, the dark colors. It does not always have to be black, but it has to be a very dark color in some way. Case in point, the dark blues that are also on it, the dark brown. It's not all just black on here. It is just dark colors in general. But also, there needs to be a symmetry to it. Sort of a metaphorical sense of showing that you have left a part of yourself behind. The part that had whoever you lost in your life. And in Heaven's Ward, she lost a lot of important people. Well, so yeah, she is going through all of Stormblood in mourning clothes. It's why it doesn't look like it fits like the weather in the region she's going to. So there's your random lore tidbit. Ooh, You're on an antelope. This is a prehistoric kind of goat that was not only cold-blooded, but also had forward-leaning binocular vision with the predator. Yay! Predatory goat!
It is good to see you again, my friend.
Woo, voice acting.
I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General.
I'm not talking to myself again. I'm not.
Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Sadly, no, Phoenix. Sadly, no. She does not have wares if you have coin. I've asked.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
Oh shit, how long have you been there, Pippin?
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Monago is that popular. I'm not surprised. Same with Lisa Minfilia. Again, I can't be surprised by this shit with the internet anymore.
If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
I would have been more shocked if you said Pippin was oddly popular. Again, not shocked about Y'shtola. Would be more shocked if this one, this here, was somehow very, very popular with the not safe for work artists.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Pippin is just a good guy. He is. I would still be more surprised if you said he was wildly popular with the not safe for work artists. He's not their usual MO. And oh god, they ran out of voice acting budget. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development in Castel and Velodina. How the fuck do you say it? Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces. Mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons. That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry out this as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. Yes? You yell at me. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. You were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly, so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, or our Resistance allies will take them from behind. For free? On the internet? For free? Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if its field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. Yes? Yeah. I'm looking at a cat girl, not another cat. You are fine. You don't need to be jealous. Mr. Jelly. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. Do I ever get the option? No! This one. Holy shit, that's a... Okay. That was a whole bunch of quests. Hold on real quick. You, Aether Current. Are you Aether Current? Hi, Ghost. Maybe if I don't acknowledge what's behind me, I'll be fine. Not reading this out, this is Aether Current side quest. Just picking this up real quick. Maybe if I don't acknowledge it, it won't be there. Maybe if I just continue to pretend it's not there. Just gonna grab this Aether, just gonna finish up this Aether Current quest. I am not reading this out. Oh. Wait a minute, this ain't Maggie. This ain't Maggie. Maybe if I pretend the Iron Giant isn't there, we'll be fine. I don't need shielding, but thank you. Oh, easy, Ghosty. Easy, baby. You were in a rush to get up there. Barely gave me a chance to move my arm out of the way. Better acoustics there to yell? Oh, I got a slow blink. I love you too, Ghosty. Okay, now you're getting in front. No coffee for you. Which, speaking of coffee, I finally have a French press. The money from Angel came through yesterday for me to get the French press. After she attempted to get me one through Throne, but then Throne decided to not tell us that the original one I had on the list was out of stock. But now I have a French press, so instead of doing what I have been doing, what I have been doing to brew my coffee has been holding a reusable coffee filter in one hand over my mug and pouring the hot water over the grounds with the other. That's how I've been brewing my coffee. Now I have a French press. I am now brewing coffee in a more socially acceptable way. I will keep you updated. Long ass cooldowns. Okay, good. Okay, good. I can hop off this to go turn it in. Why is there a Gundam here? I did want that coffee. I am also, on a good day, usually broke, or slowly trying to save up for something. Now, I love me a good coffee. Okay, I'm not, you know, the gamer subs type of person. I'm not the energy drinks and all that, no. Hell, not even really a tea type of person except for boba tea. But I do love me a good cup of coffee. Plus, it messes less with my health issues than, like, the energy drinks do. Tastes pretty good. I can normally brew it how I like it. But I don't exactly have the funds for, like, one of those really fancy coffee setups. I don't. You run a Cherry Dr. Pepper? I run on coffee. Yes, Ghost. Anyway, Aether Current! Woo! But yeah, instead of my jerry-rigged reusable coffee filter, I now just have myself a nice little French press. Be careful to avoid any of the shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look I see it's a foregone conclusion. My thanks. For Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're dab-handed this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. The usual way of handling problems in Eorzea. Throw the Warrior of Light at it till it stops. Head to this spot on your map. Right here. Hi. Patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Renry. Hey! Hey! The deal was they'll stay in the water. That is supposed to stay in the ocean. Oh, hi. Hi there. Hello, Noodle. Now, the deal was you stay in the ocean. You have gift? I hate to tell you this. I hate to break it to you, but I already have one. No. Oh no. I'm sorry. I have an addiction to grabbing minions off the market board. I have a problem with... I have a minion collecting problem. I just like the funny little guys. Alright, Matt, Roulette, which one am I taking to go run through this? No one will have any idea. That. Well. Riddle been taken by a jellyfish. This looks so fucking ridiculous. And now I'm being followed. This just looks absolutely goddamn ridiculous. Well, I've got like 20 minutes till I need to end stream. While I am doing better than I was yesterday, I'm still not feeling all that great. But hey, I got into Stormblood. And I don't have to look at Ocean just yet. And I got to see a Sarcosuchus. Yes, the gentle head pats for avoiding Ocean. I don't want to go to the ocean. If I have somehow found my way to Cthulhu's front lawn, things have gone very wrong. I have thalassophobia. And we have checked, the Stormblood Ocean does set it off a good bit. We're not talking as bad as like Ark's Ocean or Subnautica's Ocean, but it's not great.
Can I help you? Oh yeah. Here, you get Scritchy. When I calm you down, you get Scritchy?
You just want to sing the song of your people right now, huh? No, it's... Yeah. Yeah, it was a harrowing discovery. A not so great discovery, a very much... Oh, hey, I got a... Oh, hey, a two-seater. Who wants to go the slow way? Ah! Go, Snow! Oh, Phoenix wants to go the slow way. What you looking at, Ghosty? I know, Ghost, I know. You can't hear me, but I still talk to you. Because I think if I stopped talking to you just because you couldn't hear me, I think I would lose my mind. Gator! I was wondering about all that stopping. Oh, he's a gator. Oh, it's the same Sarcosuchus that's down there. I did notice and hold up. Oh, solo instance. Either current in the solo instance. Got it a couple minutes ago, nice. Cause solo instance. Ah, should I actually click through his dialogue? Scouts report that a unit is scoring the prototype weapons self-cast Velodina? Velodina? Well, whatever you say when it's voice acted, please! The resistance is already in position, so we have to wait for our guests to arrive. Right. this fucker.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once.
Hey, jackass, remember me?
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Somewhere upon the words Garland's little troublemaker getting uttered.
Grind it into mush. Attack!
Upon somewhere out here, upon the words Garland's little troublemaker being uttered, for some reason, Sid Garland felt himself being filled with fatherly pride. And he does not know why. Sup, fuckers, I'm alive. I can't read out their dialogue.
Get after them, damn you!
Can you stop summoning little guys? I don't need more little guys. I'm sorry, I'm not in need of little guys. No, I'm not trying to target Ralbon. I'm trying to do this. The siblings are completing the ventures. Not now, gang. We are under fucking attack. Trying to make sure the named NPCs aren't all dying. Nope, you don't get to hide back there. Try to kill this damn thing before it ends up killing Alisaie. Of course he's up to something. A fucking turret.
You'll be weeping blood.
Really? A little bomb robot? Now what are you up to now, Ghosty? What the hell? Who's charging? Who's charging a limit break? Who's charging a fucking limit break? Who charged what? Ow! Prototype is slowly but surely going down. Yes, this is happening again. Oh, why you running? You fights and runs? What the? Who in the hells are you lot? Oh, hey guys! Well, amigo, let none escape! Oh boy, self-destruct. Oh joy. Just kill it faster than it can kill us. That's the way of the DPS. Just kill it before it can kill us. Trying to wait on Ruin, or on the Ruby Ruin. They have bones! We have got to the bloody house and you lose a bunch of village rats. Oh, I don't know! One of them opened a book and they summoned and they threw a fucking nuke at us!
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
Hi.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
For you. Can I help you go, Steve?
Aye! Run and tell your Viceroy! The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah! Yeah!
Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. It was Marshal Towerpin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty for what I'm grateful beyond words. I have no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will others. Yes. Yes. It's been a pleasure, General. Till the next battle, Monago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then. Renry, Mr. Chevalier, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. Whoa, out of the solo! When did you get... Oh, I haven't moved. Hi. I haven't been hallucinating, I swear! I can start sending primals at me. Did you even set it up to where you even set it up to where you got the puffs going before it ended. I was not hallucinating. I heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. I'm mainly getting stuff I can just break down for materials. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Woo, back to the Reach! Are you still party leader, Phoenix, or did you throw that, or did you immediately throw that off of you before I got back? Oh no, game doesn't like you right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Noodle! Oh no! Not the dreaded disconnect sign! Oh, also feed the Bjorn. Feed the Bjorn. Don't look at my corpse. Is it a compliment to say it's a lovely corpse? Oh well. You'll be buried amongst the trees at least. Wait, why did I hop on the bird? I can teleport. I had the funds to teleport. Fluffy chest. Fluffy kitty chest. Hi, Ghosty. What are you kicking at? What the hell are you doing? What the hell is... You're messing with... You were kicking and you started messing with the wire. What the fuck is attached to the wire? You're a weird cat. But you're my weird cat. Yep, Noodle has officially been yeeted off the server. Bird. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you without hesitation, and for that, we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Restarting your PC? Hopefully it works! Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons and smash them. People remember this day. Hey, they will. Well, it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by United Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Will you stop that? I know I gotta clean the desk up again, but come on. Don't give me attitude. Who taught you that word? Promises and platitudes mean naught without action. But the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. I think the last time Gridanian troops trod the soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War. That was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory in our new alliance. People will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Renee, Alice, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. This is all just stuff I can break down for the crafting materials. Alright, and pick up Mefrids before I end stream. I'm afraid Ghost cannot hear you. At the risk of repeating myself, it's hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Oh, I reckon you don't remember me after all this time, huh? Well, now I know your fucking name, yes! Now that I read the name... Now that I read the name, and then now that I can see your fucking name, and the last time... You know, you said... I don't know if I might do a raid, I might not do a raid, I don't know. And of course, remember you, Meffred. I'm impressed. Everything you went on to accomplish, you'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Quarrymill. Suffice it to say, we didn't forget about you either, or the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Gallian was recovering. Gundabald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit and told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamiga, others went to Uldar for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Garabania and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. However, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right, you're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we could talk about it on the way. Make your preparations maybe by the tunnel to the peaks. Okay, Ghost, the door will be open in a moment. You can handle yourself till then, right? What? Oh, you're petting it. I hope that crossover comes back so I can get Torgal again. But anyways, I need to Ghost, Mommy is talking. Are you done? But anyways, I swear you're waiting for me to start trying to do outro shit. You don't hear. How do you know this? You can't hear. You have gone deaf in your age. How do you know? But anyways, as I keep trying to say, I need to lay down and rest for a bit. I would love to have gone on for longer. It's mainly because we've been mainly doing exposition and talking. Oh, Bubbles. But I need to rest up a bit and take care of something. So I am going to leave the party. Thank you, Phoenix and Noodle, for coming to hang around. I might be back on later, just to kind of take care of other stuff. Yes, I will attempt to rest well. For those who did tune in, I do hope you enjoyed. I should be back tomorrow afternoon for some more 7 Days to Die. Do hope to see y'all there if you can make it. You know the usual socials. Linktree link should be down below, along with all relevant social media, as well as direct links to the Throne wishlist and the Ko-Fi. You want to support me in ways other than through Twitch. Still have that goal for the CPU up, but just remember, pay for essentials and everything first before you start throwing money at the ha-ha funny cringe anime dragon girl. But as always, my name is Dragon, and bye-bye.